Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup haul. I just went to Ulta today and picked out quite a few items, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave, that way you don't miss out on future videos. And let's go ahead and get started. Quick side note, ignore this little patch on my forehead. I have like a huge pimple that doesn't go away, so I have like a Mighty patch from Target on there to make it be a little bit smaller, hopefully by tomorrow. So just ignore it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this in any order. So the first thing that I picked up is a Ariana Grande Thank You Next perfume. I already own this and I literally ran out of it. I was using it today and there's like barely anything left in it. So I just picked up the 3.4 fluid ounce one. It smells so good. It smells sweet but nothing too like overpowering, so I love this one. The first thing I have here is the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. This is a Sculpt and Shade palette. I think they only have one color in this, but this is how it looks like. It has a couple different shades, so it does, I guess it does cater to a lot of skin tones, because if you're lighter you can use this one, and then medium, and then darker. And then it also has a highlighting shade up here. This one was like $8 I believe, but I think I'll have like the prices somewhere on the screen here. The next thing that I have is from Wet n Wild. This is a Photo Focus finishing spray. I love their little fruit ones. Not fruit ones. I think they have a rose one and a cucumber and coconut one. I love them. I think I just ran out of all three of them, so I just wanted to try their original one. It has a scent though. I tried it already and it does have a scent, but it's nothing like overpowering or anything like that. Next I have the LA Girl Jet Setter Liquid Liner. This one's just a black pen liner. I'm really into like the pen liners now. I used to be obsessed with like the CoverGirl just like the regular like little brush eyeliner, the matte one, but these are just so much easier to work with. I haven't swatched this one. Ooh, that looks super black. Hopefully, I like it when they dry down matte, but I feel like it's not really a big issue for me anymore. I'm obsessed with an e.l.f. Pen liquid liner right now, and it's so good, and it's not like super matte or anything, but this one looks like it's gonna be a good one, so hopefully it doesn't smudge or like bleed or anything like that. And then the next thing is Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive Clear Brow Gel. It's like a newer product from them. I'm excited to try this. I will probably make a video testing out all these products, like a full face of first impressions. Okay, so next I have a ColourPop blush. This one's a powder blush, and I think this is like one of their million collections that they have. It isn't, I don't know, Fashion District, is that what the collection is? This is what it looks like, and this is the color. It's a really pretty like bronzy kind of peachy shade. I love blushes like these. These are my favorite all year round, whether it's spring, summer. It looks really pretty, and oh, it looks so peachy and bronzy. Love that. And their formula is really good. I have like bronzers and blushes from them and highlighters I think from them, and it's really good. Next I have the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. This one I got in the shade 090 Neutral Suede. This one is supposed to be a hydrating foundation, and I think it's supposed to be like a light to medium coverage. What does it say? It just says, oh, natural coverage, finish, weightless feel. I'm actually really into like, what do you call it, like tinted moisturizers and stuff like that, like lighter weight products right now. Even though I have a lot to cover up, they've been working pretty well for me. This one has aloe, how do you say that, aloe vera, and I saw a video on this, so I'm super excited to try this. Okay, next I have two more products from Essence. This first one is the My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer, and they have shades in this. This one is in nude beige. I think it's just supposed to be like a blurring, like pore minimizing primer. It says lightweight mousse texture with a velvety feel that makes pores optically disappear while leaving skin looking smooth and with a natural matte finish. I didn't realize that said matte finish because I don't really like matte things. Oh, it literally says it on front. I missed it. But we'll see how this works. I'll just pair it with like a dewy foundation, and hopefully that meshes well together, because my skin has been pretty dry these days. Matte foundations have been looking really bad and like drying on the skin, so I'll just mix it with something dewy, but I'm really excited to test this out as well. And then I also have the My Skin Perfector Loose Setting Powder. Oh, it's the same line. I didn't realize that. I already have this one, and I love this powder. It's literally one of my favorite drugstore powders ever. But I have it in the shade Light. Their shades been like really weird. The light color kind of looks more like a medium. Fair kind of looks like just like a regular like light color, like a translucent powder. So I picked up in another shade just to have a couple, because like I said, I do love this powder and it's super cheap. I think it's like $6 or something like that. So if you're looking for a good drugstore powder that doesn't leave your face looking like really dry or anything like that, I definitely recommend this one. Okay, so next I have the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. This one, I own like older, the Fruit Fetish ones, and then the original one is, I think, probably my favorite drugstore setting spray. So I also have the matte one. So I figured I would try this one. Oh, that feels so good. This one doesn't have the strongest scent. I feel like the original one has kind of like a perfumey scent, like kind of like an old lady perfume scent. But this one smells like, it has a scent, but just like a makeup scent. I don't know how to explain. It's not like a perfume or anything like that. And hopefully it does make my skin look a little bit dewy. This one says it's a 16-hour illuminating setting spray. And then another thing, oh, I have two more things from Milani. This first one is the Milani Supercharged Cheek Plus Lip Multi-Stick. I have another one in the shade Peach Thrill, I believe. And this one is in the shade Rose Recharge. Looks like a really pretty, I'll swatch it. So this is what that one looks like. It's such a pretty wearable shade. It kind of looks a little bit more intimidating on the tube, but it swatches really pretty on the skin. It's a really lightweight, like dewy formula without looking like greasy or shiny. It's just a really like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like that, like no makeup look vibe. The next product is from Milani. It's also from the Supercharged collection. This is the Dewy Primer. I had already opened this just to like swatch it on my hand, but this kind of just looks like a moisturizer, and it feels like a moisturizer too, like more like a lightweight, like liquidy moisturizer. And it does look like it makes the skin a little bit dewy, if you guys can see. Nothing crazy, so I'm excited about this one as well. This one is supposed to have, is it like orange? Ginseng, how do you say that? Ginseng? I don't know how to say that. And citrus extracts. Okay, so now I have the Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer Stick. This one is in the shade Toffee. I think they only have another shade, which is, this one's the lighter of the two. And I don't know, this one looks like pretty warm. Like extremely warm. Actually, I swatched it and it kind of looked, it's right here. It looks, I don't know, it looks so warm. It looks kind of like the same as that blush. But it does feel really creamy when I swatched it. So hopefully it's a really easy formula to work with and to blend. I have two more things. So the first one is from Makeup Revolution. This is a Super Dewy Skin Elixir Makeup Serum. It's like one of those little like dropper bottles like this. I tried doing it earlier just to like look at the product, but I feel like the applicator, I don't know if I got a defective one or if it just doesn't pick up a lot of product because it's a thicker consistency, but it's not picking up anything. So I guess, oh, I picked up some right here, but if it doesn't work, I'll just be pouring it into my hand, I guess. But I think it's just supposed to be like a really dewy primer to use before makeup that's gonna make your skin look dewy and fresh and ready for makeup application. I'll still go in with like a pore targeting primer because this doesn't say anything about pores, but I'm really excited to try it. It says shake before use makeup priming serum with dewy finish. And then I have one last product. This one was the most expensive things besides the perfume, the most expensive makeup product. This is from Bare Minerals. This is their concealer. It's a powder. It's the eye brightener SPF 20 sunscreen, in the shade Well Rested. I've been seeing Juicy Jess use this in like every single one of her videos. So she'll set her whole makeup like regular with any regular powder that you use, including under the eyes, and then she'll go over that same powder with this powder under the eyes, and it's supposed to brighten it, give your eye an under eye a brightening effect. It doesn't look crazy or anything, but you can tell a big difference. It makes you look, you're like more awake. Like it just gives you like this really pretty finish to the under eyes. So that's gonna be the end of this makeup haul, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.